Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I am Matty Carl, and welcome to a Division News Break. Today, we are bringing you the news for the Division on March 23rd, 2017, in the year of our Lord. It seems that yesterday's prior to the maintenance, if you did not indeed see my video that they weren't going to fix the glitch, well, you wouldn't be surprised that it actually got fixed. Massive did have a change of heart, it seems. So they claimed that there was going to be an issue if they had released the original patch, and they decided upon further review that they would go ahead and deploy the glitch anyways. It absolutely had nothing to do with the Division community up in arms and causing a shitstorm about the fact that they weren't going to fix it for another week. And in other news, the Division community was up in arms. However, the glitch was patched, and we are now, once again, Invisibility glitch free. And, but that doesn't, discount all the other stuff that's actually broken. And apart from the glitch being fixed, the bigger news is the ongoing investigation into making the Ninja Bike messenger bag an actual viable gear piece right now. It is so bad that even Hamish Bode himself tosses it right into the garbage like some blight on humanity. Hold on to your Ninja Bike messenger bags, though. They are going to make some changes to it, so keep that in your pocket, as the fix could be hugely beneficial if they actually do something good to it. Probably, who knows. It was announced also that in the next client patch server side patch before 1.7, there will be a patch on the server side for med kits and fixing those to make sure that those actually work as intended. And in the next client patch, they are looking at changing Nimble to do heal over time instead of an insta heal once you get to your point, as they found that the effects were just too powerful. Stay tuned for more on that as 1.7 gets closer. They also announced that Seeker Mines and the Stagger that goes along with it are going to get nerfed, and by nerfed, it's a huge nerf actually. And so Seeker Mines are getting nerfed, meaning Stagger will be removed completely from the Seeker Mine effect of the airburst, and the Seekers will now do damage plus damage over time, just like the mini Seeker Mines, instead of the massive damage up front. Stagger, in regards to weapons, we'll see the Stagger reduced on weapons. And let's take a quick to do a little side note editorial here. Massive, Hamish, do you even understand that the Stagger on those weapons isn't the issue? The issue is that instead of putting the same Stagger as the Seeker Mines, you thought it would be the best implementation would be for the Stagger to be immediately jerk your gun up into the air, making it impossible to fire or aim or see, and it makes it look like your entire screen is glitching out. Stagger would actually be fine, where you kind of stumble backwards. Believe that. But the fact that you added some half-assed attempt at Stagger is why people are mad. If it was just Stagger, making you stumble a bit, nobody would be upset. They would be fine. But no, the Stagger implementation on weapons is basically equivalent of walking around trying to shoot people while someone punches you in the dick over and over again. Fix that. That's really what this is about. And finally, in the news, in things that are getting fixed because they benefit the players, RPM for players using mouse and keyboard and macros to increase the fire rate will be getting a fix. And if you're using a legacy extended mag, they're going to nerf them in the next client patch to bring them in line with the level 34 legacy mags, once again proving that if something benefits the player, it will be nerfed, no matter how big or how small. Anyways, that's my time. The weather in New York is always so cold and snowy, just like it is every day, because it's still 2015, so put your hat and gloves on. For all of us here at the Division News Break, I am Matty Carl. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Mountie out.